Oh, I was going to come make some food. Actually, I was going to get some food from outside, but I ran home realizing that this might be able to be a good trade. Fingers crossed, eh? It's easily the only stock people would be dumping in this type of market scenario. So we'll take the loss if we lose. But yeah, we're short right now. 1,038 shares. Roughly break even. Let's have a look at the chart real quick. I hope the music can't come through here, because I'm listening to some copyrighted music in my ears. If we could get 360 immediately, we'd do that. But if we get 360 within the session, then it's going to go further. So I'm waiting for this to dump. In fact, let me pull up my stats that I can't share on stream. Didn't get to do that. We'd ideally expect a hold sub 390 and then a dump. Are we up? Okay, we're up and live. Well, sorry if I don't look too presentable today. I literally came back from a run and I thought, okay, we have to open this position right now while the order went off. Ooh, 52 pence. Don't forget there's £20 worth of fees, so actually £20 and 50, well, £25, 71 pence down. No. Look at this. We expect this to not hold. Price action. Divergence. It's kind of textbook here. And they've also got the cash constraint, so I really wouldn't expect them to be worth anything more than this right now. I'd have been buying them if they were testing 300 before, but I feel like 300 is what they're going to have to test now. But if they break below, then it's probably no chance of coming back. They should have raised money. Now I'm on the short side. We follow the process, the system. Welcome to everybody watching this stream. We're down a little bit right now. I went to the city. I was looking over the Bank of England Museum, all that beautiful stuff. Yeah, we're comfortable unless it's above 400. Yeah. If you probably noticed, I've said I want it below 393, but I got 388 on my order because I expected a 20-30 point flush if the full move plays out. So I'm obviously not going to care about 3 points because of that, right? And this stock, just when it dumps, which it will do today by my forecast. Everything's working out all right. Oh, excuse me there. This is that odd action as well. It's midday dump too. Similar expectation. Well, we're going to ride it if it continues dumping, that's for sure. If it can hold this is like an ascending support. But I'm not convinced, and it's not holding by the actual price mid. Sorry I haven't looked at the stream chat, YouTube, all that stuff. I haven't posted about it. This just happened spontaneously. I want to catch this live as it happens. Oh, and I've got a class in 15 minutes, so I'm probably going to watch the class on my phone and continue streaming here. Alright, you know what I need? A cup of tea. Oof. Looked at the beautiful city, Lloyd's of London. I saw the walkie-talkie tower on my morning run. It's absolutely beautiful. People always talk RSI. Nah, this thing gets super oversold on RSI terms, if that's what you're going off. Welcome to those tuning into the stream. I'm just going to pull us up real quick so I can keep the chat going. Oh, I didn't get enough sleep last night because I was working on a couple of ideas. This actually wasn't the idea I was working on. I didn't expect this to play out, which would be interesting. But I didn't expect the market to be up today, so this is the exact opposite of that end of the trade. Ooh. We're short AOWorld. It doesn't matter whether we're up or not right now. We really are willing to risk that full size I talked about. This is enough size to hold intraday, not overnight. But we could slice if we're in a decent enough position. But the way this moves, in terms of probability, people think it's super low from initial observation. But the way the price action here works is different. So yeah, 360's first stop for us. And we would probably take it for the day, being completely honest. But we need the spread to adjust, so we could get 370. But that's fine. Alright, I'm going to tweet about this stream right now. Some of these people are so lyrically talented. There's so many words being said at one time, and I just... oh, it's amazing. I wish you guys could hear what I was listening to, but it's copyright, so I can't play it. I'm live trading #AO right now. Short 1,000 shares. 38.50. To find what happens next, click join the live stream. Okay. Yeah, this is the kind of price action we like. We like that whole try to consolidate, but really there's no buying pressure. Also, I'm upset with Shares Magazine today. I love these guys, but I'm just upset that their live prices platform isn't working well. They merged or acquired MoneyAm, and MoneyAM was MoneyAm or MoneyAM, whatever they are, was what we all used to use for our live prices, and it was free back then. Now you got to pay 200 something a year, and it's not even MoneyAm quality. It's through Shares Magazine's server, which doesn't seem to be working that well. And now I just can't even find anything on their site. They apologize for the inconvenience. What about my bank account? Nah, but it is what it is. It's cheaper than most platforms, so I should we could pay. I'm very tired. This is 48 hours no sleep, and I got a meeting at 5 p.m. a class in 10. Alright, so it's finally moving. 388. We need it sub 393 to be intact, so we are literally just waiting now. I hate closing in full size, but with this vol today, we're going to have to catch at the right point. 8-bar attack plan. Alright. We can see that selling liquidity coming through. Shrey says, don't you have uni work? Uni work? Bro, I'm so ahead of uni work that, like, no. And I can multitask, because bear in mind, my course is investment and financial risk management. And that I've studied, like, almost all of at least the first and maybe the second year beforehand, just unintentionally. I mean, what corporate finance, valuation models, what are bonds, how are they calculated? I mean, to trade equities, you know what leverage is, all that stuff. The second year gets harder, third year gets harder. But anyways, I got a class in 10 minutes. I just listen on my phone. And I'm ahead of... I've done next week's work. I don't know when the next break is, but literally today I was just looking around the city. Yesterday it was... It's beautiful, man. You're at LSE, aren't you, Shrey? So you must be enjoying the city too. I don't know if you live in an accommodation or private rent, because Depends where you are, really. Transport's a headache. But yeah, right now we're short AOWorld. A user in the TradingView chat asks. I'm going to pull it up on my separate screen. Better than me, I just start working the month before. You know what, bro? I find it builds up way too much, and I wouldn't want to lose money because of, you know, the education system. Instead, I want to make money because of the education system without sounding too egotistical. If you get what I mean. Like, I think study's super important. I'm aiming for a first in my degrees, that's for sure. And I put in a lot of time to it. But, you know, they come hand in hand. Well, right now, we've had this kind of trade plan running for about a week. And I got an alert on my phone whilst I was actually supposed to take the morning off pre-class. Class starts in 9 minutes, but it's only a simple class. But I had this alert and I thought, I'm not missing it this time, because this trade would have been a huge winner back last week when we had a similar setup. So we're short now for 1,038 shares at £3.88.5. Our current account value, forget about all the margin stuff, 10,057. Does that make sense? Yeah, because of the £10 fees, and we're up £20 fees, and we're up £10. So yeah, we're down £10. It's not a big deal. I'm trying to catch quite a big move on this, actually. This is something that I've been waiting for on the daily setup. I've been waiting for this divergence situation where we see this kind of level come into play. That 300 I wanted to go long. I'm not sure if I'm going long anymore because they haven't raised money. 6 million cash for $1 billion valuation of a company, to me, is too much. I think they're worth more than $1 billion. I'll pull up the Bloomberg terminal in a minute. But Shrey, how's stuff going for you? Because are you in the third year now or the second year? Because I can't imagine things must be a little bit more intense for you there. Because I'm in the first year, things are kind of easy, and you know they only count for 12% of our grades. So even if I get like near full marks or whatever and properly go all out, it still doesn't have much of an impact. But obviously, because you're in your third year, that's like dissertation year, man. How's that going? What are you planning on doing your thesis on if you're not doing a year-end placement? Got a first already, subject to pass my exams. Yeah, come on. That's mad, bro. What? So do you have a lot more free time now? Contrary to public belief. You don't have a dissertation? Just maths and pass? Didn't you do... Like, I applied for LSE's Bachelor of Sciences in Finance, and I got rejected. I didn't make the cut. I wouldn't say it was COVID, because really, I had to make that final push in the last exam. And because I didn't have the chance, yeah, I would have never know whether I'd have gotten it or not. But you know what? My loss also, because they're such a prestigious institution, and I have no hate for them. Like, I have nothing but respect for that place. I still walk by it in awe. LSE is a beautiful place, but I guess my home is CAS. So yeah, I don't think it would affect life too much. I mean, maybe for the couple of years in industry, you know, that whole stuff. But I think the whole point of these things we're doing, you know, the streams and stuff, and just trading, you know, like you do, like I do, and we've been doing it for quite a while ourselves. I do it because I feel like it's going to be what I want to do full time. And I kind of do it now. It's to build, you know, net worth. I don't take money out of it anymore. I did before, biggest mistake. So I think some of these things are nice to kind of do to, what do they call it? Put the foundations out that you really, really want to be involved in the area. Like for this account, I put up 10 grand of my own money. Obviously the rest of my portfolio is elsewhere. But this is literally, if I blow it up, it will be in front of people's eyes. So I rushed home to live stream it. I assume it's quiet now because we don't normally stream around this time. Yeah, we don't have many people about, which is better, I guess, in a way, because it has less pressure. But Shrey, how have you been? I've seen you've been quite active on Twitter, and at some point, if you want, I'd love to have you come on when we got a couple people about, show some perspective of the stuff you're looking at, because you got some very strong analytical skills. I've seen what you were looking at. I've seen what you looked at with seeing machines. Yeah, that's not a good pun. But I can tell you're looking really well into them, man. I hope you're good in terms of health, obviously wealth as well, all of the good stuff, man. It's nice to see you around. It's nice to know that a lot of us are out here in this cold city, cold market, trying to generate some value as much as possible. Stuck in lockdown with nothing to do. Have you gone back with your family, or are you living in your own place in the city? I'm still living in a com. I go visit my parents regularly. Obviously, lockdowns affected it a little bit, but I call it literally every day. So I'm glad that at least the internet's not down. We're grateful for that. Can't wait till it's over though. I've been just experimenting making food. Gotta bounce now, bro. Got a class 2. Good luck, man, with that class. And thank you for your best wishes about the trade today. Yeah, it would be nice to go 2 for 2 for the 10k account. But, you know, we're not seeing exactly what we wanted, so it is what it is, bro. Good luck with your class. I gotta actually figure out which one mine is, because I had my timetable on a platform, and that platform's now broken. So I have a friend, she's Malaysian, so she's on Malaysian time, and she's got the same classes as I have, so I need to put everything 7 hours back from her timetable. 5, 6. No, it's about equities. Oh, and we've seen the move beginning. Let me put my chart up here. I'm not going to be able to look at chat for a sec. How upsetting. The trade's working out, which is nice. Just frustrates me because I know they're going to play the spread here. Look, it's now 2 pennies. I'm a tight person, so 2 pennies is a lot for a spread on this stock. Well, that was a day when 2 pennies was 10% on this thing. We got 1,038, roughly 4k size. Honestly, that's a little bit more risk than I wanted to take, but it was a high probability setup, so my real risk is what I'm taking now. It would be funny if this was just sticking for the rest of the day. I mean, the markets are up. This is the definition of an anti-beta. And that means its correlation is lost when the market starts cooling off. This thing, the market, is cooling off. And so the correlation is drying out. Alright. Oh, I had to get this password to my Zoom. Ah, no. It's going to be one of those. Well, we're going to put this there because that's frozen for some reason. I got a direct message request. Do you need our services? Probably. What? That's probably one of those trading effects. Well, what's going on Twitter? We have a new follower. Nice to see you. Akash Carrier 2. Thank you for the follow. No, you're telling me that I'm not signed in. Okay, we're in class. Let me set that up there. Oh, that is loud. Alright. So we're in class. And we're there. Let me make sure I'm not live streaming my audio from there. Okay. Yep. I don't have my trades working today. That's really unfortunate. But what can you do? Okay. This is not going to be pretty for bulls. I'm telling you that. That is exactly what we wanted. And the fact that the pattern's already confirmed, this is just a second confirmation. And what do we only do? Pay probably 30 points for the difference. Only 4% down. I can do another 5, 10. Easy with this pen. Why am I listening to music instead of listening to my lecture? Okay. I'll check the chat in a bit. Slowly things are working out for us, which is nice. It might be quite a short trade. Short trade. Why is audio not working? Oh. Well, we're up a little bit. Let's get the big move, and then we'll be done with today. This is where the whole kind of breakout breaks down, in my opinion. So I can only really expect 3. What did we close yesterday? Yeah, 360. Morning, Professor. Derivatives. That's not too difficult. We're not trading derivatives, but we have before. Alright, for anyone who's just joined, we are live streaming our trade on the not so beautiful AOWorld. Right now we're short, and we're short at 388 spot 5, and we see it doing 360 easily, maybe even lower, but I'll take 360. I want it at 300 though, but we may slice size, see what we can do. We'll play the game in our favor. This is a bit of a risky one to trade though. There should be a proper breakdown. So really I'm going to use a trading stop here. I'm going to pull up my stuff on the other screen. Derivatives used for hedging. Yeah, speculation. That's common sense. Ooh, welcome to the people in chat. I'm your host Ryan Keir of quantiumresearch.co.uk, and we are short AOWorld right now. I'm so tired, but you have to work every morning, don't you? Have to get that bread, put the food on the table. Many derivatives include leverage. We're using a bit of leverage here. We're only putting up 25% of the margin, but we still have $4,000 in our account to cover it, so it's not a big deal. It's almost not real margin if you close by the end of the day, which we tend to do anyways. Hence why it's, if you're going big, you're able to get off quite nicely. But that's not how we play. Yeah, 360 is what I want, but the spread might not be too great for us. Our stop's above 390. Well, we haven't put it, but that's where I'll close, and it's not going to move 1% either way, and I'm prepared for that slippage. 383, yep, we got lows of the day on bid. This is quite an easy one to trade. I don't know why. These moves are quite predictable. But it's going to be a sharp fall and then a little attempt at clawing the gains back, maybe to 370 or something. I don't know if I'm going to be in it for the whole day. With Rolls Royce we regretted it, but we didn't take the duration risk, so it's fine. Whoa, £20. The amount of risk we've taken. This isn't us being up, technically, in my books. We try 387, and then reverse. No big deal here. I think our TradingView stream's working. Let me have a look. Everything's all good for me. It's funny using supply and demand graphs in to describe market activity. Are you guys crazy? No way a demand curve shifts when you have Huge amount of people buying or selling. No one uses that stuff. It's the price action, baby. Alright. We're trading this, so we can't be going for the lowest target. Once again, our risk wouldn't be that 420. We should hope that this doesn't reverse intraday. It's very, very bearish. So that's great. I'd expect a big breakdown, not gonna lie. And I'd probably be willing to risk break even versus a big trade. Oops, someone wants to push a meeting forward. I didn't even know we had that meeting today. Well, I'm alright with that. Oh, he's pulling up a Bloomberg terminal as well. That's common sense. I need to get some sleep though, so we'll play this trade out to the best of our ability, whether we make or whether we lose. Because I'd like to be up in about 7 hours for an important thingy. Would it be a good shout to make another coffee for this session? I don't know. Oh, more lows on the day. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely going to ride this trade. Yep, it's getting to exactly what we expected. Extremes, but the spread won't be in our favor. We'll ride down a percentage point of slippage. That's how okay I am with this. So really 390 is my stop right now, mentally. Keep dumping. Alright, so we're giving a little update. The shares are moving down as expected. 382 to buy back. We expect a little flush down here. And we have a stop mentally around 390, but we're lowering it as the price moves down. So let's hope we can get a little flush and stay in this and catch the proper breakdown if this is that. We'll see very shortly. Ooh. Yeah, it's about to get oversold. So your algo buyers are going to be there at like 10, but because this is a breakdown in my opinion, that could go as low as possible. The whole pattern's over with. But you can get a close right around the lows. Oh, I'd like 330s, that would be so much nicer. Let's see if we can stick it. I'm going to put up 2 charts real quick on my screen. Save this trade from going sour. What is spot? What is futures? Oh, wonderful stuff. It's not fun though. Kind of wanted to enjoy it. Alright, so I'm going to switch up a 5-min for our sakes. And oh no, I switched it incorrectly. My bad. I'm not buying that 360 holding. No, I'm not. And actually now my stop's going to be 388. We're looking better. I'm going to have to ride it down though. This is how the algo's working us. I'd like it to do 384 or so now, so we can get that full side of the move. I'm looking at my chart on the other monitor. Oop, back to the lows. That means it's flushing. Means to be right at the screen now. Finger on the buzzer. No like, you know like. Alright. My lecturer just said it is what it is. Thank you, doctor. 388. I'd put my stop at with the slippage. Yeah. And this is my mental slippage, so I make room for a little bit more too. At worst, we're going to be break even this trade. Well, a little loss, which should be nice. $391 would be very dangerous, so that's where we'd close. I don't think it will. I still got the mini fridge in the background. Speaking of which, I need to... I walked right past the Royal Mail. I'm going to have to actually leave again and go search for a huge 50 by 50 by 50 box. That's not great. But hopefully we'll be incentivized to get up after this trade. That's some economic terms. Really just explained what a future was. You just sell the spot. Okay, 381 spot 5 and ask. Still quite healthy for us. We just don't want it anywhere above 391. Only problem with lack of sleep is you get headaches. Other than that, it's not going to affect us. I'm just going to double check if our stream's up again. Oh, it's actually been quite broken because we have some people here. I thought it was 0. Well, nice to see all of you. I'm Ryan Key of quantumresearch.co.uk and we're live trading AOWorld right now. We're short 1,038 shares at £3.88.5 or 388 spot 5 a share. Currently we can buy back at 382. We think we'd be getting robbed if we did that. We have a target maybe at least 20 points below and maybe even lower, but we're riding the trade as we must. But it's basically breaking down if it goes there, so I wouldn't be too inclined to close immediately. But we mustn't get greedy either. RSI sub 70 as well on the daily, which means it's not an uptrend. And you just got classic textbook signs of the trend is running out of stream. But we need to play it on our time frame. It looks to be an easy trade from my perspective, but anything can change. That run this morning to get us mentally prepared for this session, even though we missed about 20-30 minutes. I sat at a bus stop, updating myself on a couple prices here and there. And I figured this may have worked out, so I ran home. And guess what? It might actually... I don't know if the TradingView chat's working, but YouTube is, so that's cool. Ooh. I apologize if I yawn on stream. I didn't get enough sleep. This trusty coffee got me through the morning and the night. I was researching a couple ideas. Chinese EM equity. I was screening a couple of different sectors too. That was overdue, so you might as well. Means tonight I can sleep well, hopefully. Well, probably take a nap if we can get this trade done. 379 on bid. Yeah, this is the lowest of the day. No, penny off. We're having to go from our live prices, but not our live trades, unfortunately. So we're going to be a little bit off. So I've allowed double that risk level. So a slippage level of double that. So let's say 1.5 points. I'm assuming 3 or maybe even 4 to make it safer, so that we assume the worst case scenario. So I'm expecting to be break even on this trade, right? Get caught out, but best case scenario, we really ride it properly. Probably half the max gain is the most realistic scenario. There we go. We try one trade at 383 spot 5, but the bid and the ask spread is not changing, nor are the prices. Let's double check these. Yep, and it switches back to 380. Yeah, that's weakness, but that's what we wanted. Our stop now is 388 mentally, so that's lower than we opened, but still it's a loss. This is going to be a dump for the day. There were already a couple of II selling out, so I had this as a red flag company. Especially after I was looking to go long, and then I found a huge red flag. That's why, I would buy them if they can raise. But if they raise, they're going to raise at a lower price. I think it would be smart if they raise at the same price. But until then, this can go 20-30% lower, so I'll take that. We've had another retest. My target still stop is still 388. It's just talking about futures, that's alright. My target price is trading, so we don't need to have a set one right now. We're just gonna take whatever's the most realistic outcome, because our risk is ideal right now. We're okay with that. Boom. Ready to go aggressive on this one. Derivatives are like a really sharp knife. They can be dangerous, but can be incredibly useful. Wow. That's actually a nice quote. If you're getting attacked, use derivatives because they're like a sharp knife. Oh, I probably interpreted that wrong. Ooh, this is slowly moving down. We need a break below those lows. But if that happens, 360 flush won't last for more than 5 minutes. But if that happens, are we going to get a fair spread? It might be that we get right now's price, but 20 points lower on bid, but the ask is the same, which would be horrible. We'd end up getting like 374 to buy back. But I expect this to break. I'm not a conventional follower of all this RSI MACD stuff. It's just a tool. Don't live by it. But once it turns ugly, it helps me when I'm short. Likewise when I'm long and it's positive. This is a fundamental backed trade, hence why we're comfortable with it. Dry lips, I need some water in a sec. This is a failed attempt at consolidation going on, which is nice. And the day low on bid again. Nice. Look at that dump though. Whew. That's disturbing. You don't have that kind of move unless it's breaking down, so I'm comfortable with this. Trying. stops at 387. I'll put it to spot 5 just to be a little bit clearer. It's down 5% for the day too. It must be one of the highest fallers. Our platform doesn't have it. I could get up Bloomberg. Yeah. I'm gonna get Bloomberg up. Let's not get distracted too much though. Bloomberg needs that verification code every time. Understandably. Let's get that. I don't really like when conditions are ideal, because then you start to prepare yourself to be absolutely ruined for the day when you're too vulnerable to the trade. No, did I open the wrong thing? That's okay. This is an old stream I'm looking at. 381. Back to that point. To me, that's a bearish formation again, so it's nice. Someone says Warren Buffett hunts you down with a baseball bat. Because you just what? Bloomberg, do us a favor here. See how the overall market's doing. Oh no. Why is it flipping? There we go. So we're looking at the FTSE 250 for the day. It's the MCX. We'll have a look at some of the equity index movers. So who's down the most today? Oh yeah. Who's SINF? Cincinnati Financial. This is the S&P 500. What am I doing? FTSE 250. How was the MCX? Okay, there we go. Yeah, it was the highest faller, as we expected. It's just a setup. You don't even need to check that kind of stuff. The correlation proves its point for us. It's such an easy trade. I feel like I'm going to regret saying this. It just can't be this easy, can it? We can't just catch the breakdown with ease, can we? It's only 2%. Not even that after fees. We got a breakdown here. It's the formation I want to see. When ask is higher, but the actual price paid for a buy can't take anywhere near that. It's like 380 right now, last trade. Bid says 379.45. As you lose money, you need more margin to cover. Yeah, that's smart. Hence why with our positions, even though we have a lot more money in our account at the moment, we don't need to use more margin. We don't need to have a 40,000 pounds position. You see what I mean? Because then we'd be up 777 pounds, which is way too much risk. That's what 7%, 7 or 8% of the portfolio value, which would just be stupid to risk on one trade. We're much lower. We're in the low single digits, if anything. Oh, not great on the chart if that 381 holds for another set. My stop would be 386. I'm gonna have to keep it to a little bit over 390 though, just in case this is gonna catch us out. But I'll manually write to 300 depending on the 400 depending on the conditions, because I don't believe this is going to hold. So we're gonna see. Limited choice of date, settle daily, virtually no credit risk. It's anyone's game here, but for me, I'm on the short side. Let's have a look. It's between AO and PRTC today. PRTC is Pure Tech Health. Down 6%, AO down 5.2%. It's quite hot in this room. Let me have a glass of water, because in about 2-3 hours I haven't had one. Ooh. This is super duper tight price action. Oh, 9 people are tuning in on the TradingView stream. Nice to see all of you. I haven't checked in chat, but I'm not sure if it's working perfectly for me. But we're short AOWorld at 388 spot 5. Let me screenshot this, because that's interesting about credit risk. Okay, back to those lows. One more time. This is what we need. Is there console that way? 2021-7. Yeah, no, that's fine. Alright. I'm checking on the charts on the other screen, so I apologize if the screen may look boring now. From previous streams, everybody seems to be liking watching our P&L. I don't tend to watch my P&L. I actually watch it more on these streams, so it's a little bit more difficult there. But once again, for you guys, if that's what you want, that's what I'll do. But I got my charts on my screen. Yeah, the other one, which you can see me looking into right now. Not this one, that one. And we are ready for more volatility. Oop, that was some lows on the daily again. Nice. 379 spot 5 on ask. Ooh. Well, here it says 380 spot 5, but that is a difference. Now 380 being paid. We need 376 or so to confirm on bid. There we go. Well, it's not there, but that's enough. But the question is, how far do we dump? This is a very ugly formation. It's the one stock that's down in its index. Well, maybe 1 or 2 or 3 others. But this is the one that, with this day of a market, up 1% on the FTSE 250, and just the general market is very stable. This is a stock that should crash through the floor. I wouldn't be surprised if it went to 330 even. I'd say 360 is my target. But once again, we're not going to let ourselves get played. We're just playing our system. Ooh, somebody's having a nice time upstairs. Shouting like that at 10:31 a.m. Alright. Dumping time. This normally happens over about 2 hours. But it seems to be going for a second leg now. There could be about 3 legs in it. Let me check the model real quick. I don't expect that 370 to hold. So really, yeah, I'd assume 330, just like last time, or as low as around 300 in a couple of days or a week or so. The flash, if anything, should happen to 330. That would be very unfortunate for anyone in. We were trying to get in at 300, but is what it is. At least it would be nice to get one trade out of this guy. Or girl. AOWorld. We don't know exactly what to classify. Post office closes at 4 as well, so I should be alright. Ooh, volatility. It's never fun seeing consolidation when you're short. Alrighty, what's the chat saying? Hey buddy, what's this chart you're into? Well, we are short AOWorld, the appliance company, and they're mostly in, I believe, Europe and UK. I think Germany is their biggest market or something, off the top of my head. And we've planned a setup to go short on these guys for a while. They were about 420 at some point in the morning. We had an order below 393, which was 388 to kind of be safe there, 388.5. Now it's 380.55. We're up a little bit. But really our target would be at probably 360 lows. But it could, if this is the real breakdown we've been waiting for, it could do 330 or so. And we don't want to miss out for that. So we might do half size. Or we'll take the whole chunk and do a trading stop, which is what I'm doing right now. But we're seeing a bit of consolidation, which isn't great. Especially given the circumstances that there's already been a great enough fall. Ooh. I'm also in a class right now. Oh, they're just talking about options. Buying puts, selling calls. I've studied this before. The trade options, that shouldn't be an issue. Yeah. Oh, with a huge headache. I've slept very little. Yep, we are seeing the setup play out. As long as we don't break above 383 now. There's another leg down. Slow money, but we're patient with it. We're not taking this much risk for this small little reward when the trend is now our friend. Don't let the game play you. Play the game. But XTIF, thank you for coming through to the stream. I've noticed you're new in chat. Welcome. I'm Ryan. Sorry I sound so tired today. I haven't slept in almost 48 hours because I was working on some ideas and some project stuffs. And I guess I just didn't sleep. So I went for a run afterwards, as you do, have a little bit of coffee. I was going to sleep in the day after adhering for any trades. Didn't expect this alert to go off, but it did. So, gotta play the game when you play the game, eh? We never skip these important alerts. Ooh. It's hotting up. Yeah, I'll adjust my stop if this moves 383 and higher. That stop still won't be above 390, so we're fine. It might have been a waste of time if it reverses, but as long as the market's holding up, these guys are going to get dumped. They're the only stock that you'd be selling right now. I hate to say it, but you'd be going long AOWorld and shorting these guys in terms of a game plan. Well, not now, but in the morning, obviously. AOWorld's probably got 10% in it. Not interested though. We got a couple people on the YouTube stream. Nice to see you all. We are live. We're short AOWorld right now. This trade might work out, might not. I got my screens up. This is literally our brokerage account right now. Shows how much we're up. Don't like to look at P&L though. Makes you think about what that value has. You shouldn't do that. You should be indifferent, as they say, from money. So I tend to not look at it. I tend to look at the points, and I'd already know my risk anyway. So whatever I'm willing to lose, I'm willing to lose. Ooh. Be very unfortunate if we get cut out of this. At a little loss. Just because of a little MACD. But we're playing the game. Ooh, a Black Skull model. Ooh. That's not great. I'm still bearish sub 390, so really I'm gonna have to hold till then. 392. And the spread is to the point where if you sell, it just breaks down again. Ooh, not great. This is what happens when it looks so easy. This might be a wasted day. Might end up losing about 100 on it. I'll take the risk on the breakdown. Let's see. It's a bit intense. I'll check the chat in a bit. Do you trade through TV? Nope. I trade through the UK's largest broker. But I'm using TradingView Premium for my charts. Big fan of their charts. And their streams, of course. No way. We're gonna end up losing money on this. No way. Unless we're getting played. That's console. That spread is disgusting. Poof. Look at that. 3-penny spread. We're okay with 393 anyways. So it's not a big deal. Because we are convinced that we can get played. situation's hotting up, and my room, I left the heater on because just had the carpet cleaned again for the third time. I'm really lacking energy today. This isn't the greatest of conditions. Ooh. Check what's going on with the overall market if it gets close. You'd be dumping sub 390, but it has done a 40-point dip, which is due a little bounce. That might stop us out. We can't take more risk than what we said. We'll stick to the game plan. We're very close. Oh no. Mid still below. Some reversal, eh? They're gonna have to break 393. I can't see it, but it's possible. That console was not great. This is gonna have to be one of those trades. This always happens when the trade looks so easy. Well, the ask is above. The price being paid is above the ask. Very dangerous. Let's check out indexes for the day. What's happening? Nothing. Okay. This is just on a mind of its own. On the edge of my seat here. Last time we were red to green. This time we're green to red. And it might end that way. Let's see. Look at that action though. There's gonna be some slippage. Whatever happens. I don't get why you're buying AOWorld. If you are, but it's fine. Hope it works out for you. I would have been buying them at 300, but 300 was double book value in my opinion, and probably the highest broker ratings, so they tend to value them the same way. I do need to rest, so there would be a positive to this trade closing, but it's not going to influence it. We've got our price. If this reverses, then the whole setup's going to be ugly for any longs, which means we'd be more comfortable with holding. Bid's right on support though, that's not bad. Not great either. Oof. No way I'm gonna get stopped out from this. We did breach our initial rule of stops, but we have a secondary one for this kind of situation, which goes straight back to where we entered, wherever it equates to on a mid, and we just cut, so we'd lose £60, which is what we made on the last trade. Not great. Last trade was supposed to be a loss though, let's be honest. No relation to one another. I went to eat something as well. Bad timing. I wish I could just sit back and relax. Like, have a sofa. It's far too hot now. Oof. Swaps again. Screenshot this. Who? So for the day, they're only down 3.73. Second lowest faller. They're changing. Ooh, that ask isn't pretty as well. Ah, interesting though. With what's going on. Oh, they don't teach credit default swaps. Alright. Oh, so they're trying to break above 393. I'm not buying it. I really feel like it's gonna stick. But my confidence is very much lower than I had with that Rolls Royce trade the other day. Excuse me for all the yawns, like, I'm just so tired. But I follow my system, regardless if my body is tired or not. And normally I wouldn't have to be around. But once again, this is more risk than I like to take overnight. So I'm going to make sure I'm up for this. No way I can leave my desk, but I'll get a fan or something. Note to anybody, and also note to self, don't trade when you haven't slept. Your productivity won't be on top form. I feel my reactions slower than normal. All to get a good idea, I ended up potentially ruining a good idea, so let's see. Oh no. $3.93 and we're cutting. No way. Glad the lesson's not too complicated, just options. Let's check out the FTSE static. We need to fill this 390 quickly and sub. We need to get back sub 385 real quick. The VIX index, not even the Wix index, because there's so many wicks on the candlestick chart. Very unfortunate history with this one. Nope. Charger. I mean, you just hate to get spiked. Well, it's still okay for now. Clara B said something funny. Worst is in the summer when I'm jet lagged and wake up at 4 a.m. and the damn sun is shining through the drapes. I feel you. I feel you. No one wishes that upon even their worst enemy. Pain of the light. No way. Oh, class is over. Yeah, stomach's not treating me well. From not giving the body enough sleep. And a meeting in 6 hours. What a world. Alright, we're gonna leave that class. Too many things to focus on. And we've already studied most of that, if not more than what we're set. Alright. Congress Roman Kimball Hookstran. Is it? Lady from Designated Survivor. She was an interesting one. Interesting character. Well, welcome to the 3 people tuning in on YouTube and the peeps on TradingView as well. We have about 9 of you. Nice to see you all there. And for any returning members, welcome of the stream. We are currently short AO. We're on the brink of getting cut out. Not great, but what can you do? Yeah, we can't do much in this position unless this fails. But it's very unlikely with that action. Tightening of the spread. That's ready for a little pop. Very upsetting. Oh. We're close. We're very close. We'll be very careful with that. Especially given the price action didn't last. FTSE action everywhere else should see this falling, but we can't seem to get it right with this one. Actually, you'd hope for it to not go 396. We would risk that. Our initial max loss was 400 pence, so that would be 11.5 pence a share. And we're willing to go there, but obviously the setup still isn't fully over for us. It's just very close to being over. Let me check the chat real quick. Alright, I haven't missed anything. Good. Can't wait to get some sleep. My body is in the worst shape today. I thought a run would help. Normally do a run, but not after having slept very little. Yeah, 400 still max. Wouldn't be ideal to go that far, but we will if we have to. Because that's proper invalidation. How's the market? Still, these guys are one of the highest fallers. Still the second highest faller. That's a bit funny. Ooh. I need to adjust the temperature in my room. It's far too hot. Especially given the fact that I'm borderline dehydrated. I wouldn't like there to be a risk event or an intraday equivalent. I wouldn't hope for that. If I put that at 400 just to see what it works out to be in terms of risk. 140 total loss. Okay. I'm gonna leave that there in case for some reason I fall asleep, because I haven't had a session like this in a very long time. And I would rather not wake up and see myself lose so much money that I wouldn't even be able to make it up. I wasn't willing to take more than that for risks. So I can't copyright anything, play any music maybe. Congressman, can we have 4? Let's just have this running in the back then. See how everyone's doing. Move the meeting to tomorrow, 3 p.m. Tuesday. Not great for me, but I'll do it. Let me double. Whoa. Whoa, we were not pretty with this one. The close does matter. They are right. Okay. We're not taking too much risk, surprisingly. Oh wow, I didn't know he did 440. So the stop's 120, 140. I'll take us to 9,917. Well, we're okay to take the risk. Oh. You get 394 and ask for a sec. Well, riding green to red. That's gonna be the title of this video. Here's a little update on what's going on. It seems that the shares held, consolidated a bit, now they bounced. We've got our stop in at 400. We'd really like to ride this out, but it's not looking in our favor. It's weird because it looked great for us about something like half an hour ago, but this is a very choppy share, so it's anybody's game. We'll see. We'll keep you updated. Ooh, the ball is in their court. Don't like it when it looks bullish. Anyways, ooh, 390 went on a bid, but we need 387. And that's for more than a minute. Yeah, there's no way. I don't think I'm going to be able to make the post office today. It's just too much of a hassle. Too much energy must be dispensed. We have a chop coming between 389, 386. Let's just hope that stop. Wait, let me double check things. That would be horrible, but we'll have to stick at 400. That would be very horrible. Risk management is risk management. I sound so tired today. I apologize for my incompetence, my lack of sleep. Normally I'm alright with like 4, 5, 6, 7 hours, but no hours is where it cuts out. It's where you're on edge for the whole day and a bit of coffee just keeps you shaky. Alright. Far too much. Oh, there's a bit of res. How could I have missed it? 3495. It's got to get below 384. Oh, that's why it's solding. Okay. Well, then we just want a dump. A real dump, not a fake one, please. Sub 387, and then we're gone. We're gone. We're back in with a chance. The setup's still intact, actually. We need the price to hold above 391, and that's the mid. So we need 390 to 392 and above, and then we'll probably get caught out and lose. But like right now, it's 2.5, 1.25. It's basically teetering, very much almost there. But there's a glimpse of hope. This trade's gonna take time, man. Thought it would be a quick innie and a quick outie. That's what I get. I want some music, a friend of mine sent, but because he's actually like an artist and he has a lot of people listening to his music, if I listen to it now, it would be disrespecting him, and I wouldn't do that. But I think his music is great. I mean, for those who like rap, it is amazing. But because there's 40,000 other people waiting for it, I can't release it, but I do have it, so that's nice to hear. Seeing it last night, what a vibe. We're in this chop. We need it to hold below 396 in this chop. Daily close is important for the continuation, but that's not too reliable. I just don't like this behavior in the price. Hi Xavier, or should I say Xavier Dex. Nice to meet you. I'm Ryan. I'm just casually trading AO shares right now. We're short and we are tired. I haven't slept in 48 hours. I was researching EM ideas mostly. A whole chunk of different companies, mostly concentrated in China, surprisingly. Well, you probably wouldn't be surprised by my tweets if you've been following them, but we're looking for some nice investments. For the moment, this trade idea from last week has popped up, and I was actually in central London walking, right by the walkie-talkie tower, and then the Bank of England Museum was nearby, when I got distracted and started running back home. I think I used up all my energy. Whether or not this trade works out or not, whether or not this trade works out, I kind of would like some sleep. Probably isn't going to work out, which is unfortunate. Oh my, 394. No, it's not working in our favor. We can't seem to do well with AO. AO, please let me go. Be a really bad trade for us. Thomas. That ask is creeping up dangerously. Apparently there's a new card place that everyone's talking about. But I actually don't even know if they're regulated. They say your funds are protected by who? FCA? No, not FCA, sorry. FSCS, Financial Services Compensation Scheme. That's it. Normally, I'd sit in bed, give myself a bit of comfort. But this is for the stream. I could have another coffee. That would be a shout. Oh, this is teetering. We need it below the mid of 391 for the day. And it's just teetering. My charts are giving me mixed signals beyond on the daily, hence why we're still holding, but we want clarity on all fronts like we had when we entered. Otherwise it's the same risk from when we started. Dump time. It's turning to our favor as long as this dump holds a little bit. 388, 387. It seems not to be happening yet, but that's what we're waiting on. Index is still relatively static for the day. Look like they're falling off a cliff, which is positive for AO, in my opinion. They used to be a high beta, but I think they're not going to have that anymore. Third highest faller, even with all this. AOWorld's up as we expected. Mastermind's one of those CCR. Oh no. Okay. Well, I take back what I said. It was turning in our favor, but it's just that spread isn't pretty. Sub 390, it's not good for shareholders. At this rate, I might as well just stay awake till the meeting. Thinking that's gonna be moving on to 72 hours no sleep. I'm gonna have the mother of all sleeps. Tomorrow's my most busy day of class, so that's not great. I must sound very, very boring, especially with how tired I am. But you guys still seem to be tuning in, so nice to see you all. As always. Rosa. Congresswoman Oak Stratton. I might watch something in the side, yeah, because until things change about, or no, I'm just gonna play some of my own music without copywriting, get myself in the mood. And that music's gonna be my friend's track. I'll share that with you guys when it's out, but I can't now. It would be wrong as a friend, and also he's got his own business of it, so gotta respect that. Might see the beat in the back. See, this gives you energy. Nice music. It's dumping. Whoa! He said I tell him they tell me COVID's around. I tell him what, death's been around a lot. I didn't hear that, Luke. Tell me COVID's around. I tell them death's been around. You best get over it now. That's quite deep, actually. Never thought of it that way. But it's tragic nonetheless, and prayers for everybody affected. I know people personally who've got it. I know family members who've actually passed from, not close family, but very far family, in Iran as one example, where the healthcare systems aren't as great as ours here due to resources, all sorts of constraints. The really unfortunate situation is that some people are dying of it that maybe wouldn't have died from coronavirus if they were in, say, I don't know, our kind of hospitals here. Very upsetting. I know a couple of people personally, as I said, and I'm sure many people do know as well. So we just hope this vaccine helps. What's happening there? Oh, congratulations! An old friend has moved in with his partner, got their own home. Congratulations. I did never know about that, and that's why I am congratulating them on this. Send some love. Identity protected. I can't take any risks with even copyright-free beats. I have to vet them myself, make a playlist or something, and then they'll be okay. We're still below the invalidation point, which is nice. Alright, switch it to something. I was walking through the city listening to some vibes, some songs that made me really feel like the whole city was just floating around me. That was a real nice feeling. I looked up into the sky. It's just the place was, it's amazing, absolutely amazing. There was the Gherkin, there was Lloyd's of London, beautiful. Beautiful place to go for a run through as well. It's quite difficult with a mask. Need to get one of the filtered ones so they don't get stuck whilst breathing. Let's clean this up. Get that ask below 389 and we'll be happy. Check out the overall markets again. Static. That should be good for us. Why isn't this dumping 20%? Hold up. Oh no. We're back in chop. We got another friend of ours, music that he wouldn't copyright strike, so we can play that. This is full of chops. I can't have a minute of copyrighted material, but we like to support local artists, so let's do that. Ladies and gentlemen, we're bringing Mattin's music back to the stream. Oh, what's going on there? I'd have thought this has been detected. That's odd. Oh, trade's going left. Damn, this chop. It's chopito. It's choppuccini. What are we gonna call it? It's choppanini. Not doing us favors, man. Trying to support artists, man. I don't get why that doesn't work.
Drop top.
No.
On the summer's day.
There we go. Okay, out of spite. This is what this trade has me feeling like. This is Spite by Mattin Azorman. Check him out on Spotify and all the platforms out there. This is good music, you know. Oh. Felix Bob Pants says, why did you decide to enter there? The YouTube video we'll put out where I kind of explain. Because at the moment we're in the trade, so we're not gonna get distracted yet. If things cool down, I can explain a little bit, but at the moment it's deleted.
I just wanna watch chick flicks, get my dick licked by this bitch named Precious.
392 spot 55 on Ask.
I'm restless. Told her if she wants
390 spot 45 on Bit.
Check this.
We've got a little chop as well. 390 on Ask. No, on Bit, sorry. There we go. We just need that 388 to fall, and then we're okay. What is up with this? I think he's on a song called Sprite as well.
What they
I like
want
cold
from
food.
me. Girls used to air my DMs when I looked bummy. Now I got money. Demons wanna sum me, but I act like a big dummy. I hit everything around me, but I'm only concerned about booking fees. Studio in Italy.
Alright, let's see this real quick.
I make friends, they make enemies. Out of spite, I just might.
Alright, if I can show you guys the chart, I will when things cool down. Don't want to get distracted and end up losing a fair bit, or making the wrong call. Streaming is quite difficult at the same time. I apologize. I'm slowly getting adjusted though. Check the Bloomberg terminal. AO, third largest faller. Nothing serious, nothing special. Very surprised with that one. And Sinner's holding up. I'd expect them to kind of one be up the same amount, this one be down that similar amount. Early morning the spread was like 401 versus 420. So when you see 420, you didn't really get that. You got 408. Yeah, to short them. And why would you do that with that spread? You wouldn't be clear about it. Ooh. This is from Matin's album that I actually went and personally watched him perform. It was called The Ugly Tape. This is it. All these songs. Actually, we're gonna get it from the beginning. I love this. Absolutely love this. Such a story. And it isn't copyright, which is amazing. Supporting the bro. Wish I was as talented as these guys who make music well. I can only look at numbers and screens and compute that information. Very boring stuff, eh? But I love it. Alright. So this is the introduction. It's called Welcome to The Ugly Tape.
I hope yourself you're having a good day and keep everything straightforward. Make it your day. And I'm very proud of you. Keep being influential, especially in this world. We need someone like you. So,
I never really found out who this was speaking.
you'll have a beautiful day today.
It's like a quote from somewhere, maybe.
As I will have mine.
There's a couple amazing songs in it. And the trade vibes. They just get you in a really deep thinking zone. This one. What's this called? The Ugly Intro. Slowly transitioning. It's the ugly tape. It's the ugly tape.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the ugly tape.
Lost, confused, gaze at the sky, lost in the view, the moon, the birds, the thoughts that run through my brain. Ugly, still feeling okay. Faith, I lost you, I lost faith. Faith, I want you, I can be saved. Faith, I need faith, I need faith, I need faith. I need to look in the mirror, clean my eyes so I have a clearer vision. Matt is ugly, I live to die, what a feeling. I need to love myself, I'm the hero, sidekick, villain. Phone full of fake friends and hoes, ugly thoughts, ugly and broke. Who thought I would be right here, my dear? You have no idea how much I fear judgment. Whenever I see a challenge, I be Forrest Gumping. Oh, this the ugly tape.
It's got like a
This the ugly tape.
Latino kind of like Latin vibes.
Escape woman now. This the
A bit
ugly
of jazz
tape.
too.
This the ugly tape. This the ugly tape. This the ugly tape. Bounce with me now. This the ugly tape. Smoke with me now. Smoke with me now. Hey, hey, look, take a deep dive. Enter an ugly mind and you shall find self-hate, self-doubt, anxiety. Afraid of big crowds, angry. Wanna be loud, but hate attention. So I keep all my worries to myself and I'm sending a prayer out to whoever needs love. I'm the confirmation from up above. Martin is asleep, Matt slowly wakes up.
We're still looking around, we can't really see anything changing. Nothing that tells us we have to leave this position. But nothing that says it's clear either, which is unfortunate. We're still within our stop range initially. We expect to be in profit for the remainder of the day and just see how easy it would be.
Escape woman now. This the ugly tape. Escape woman now. This the ugly tape. This the ugly tape. This the ugly tape. This the ugly tape.
And check out our watch list in the meantime for the stream.
Martin,
NEX
do you
up,
think about me?
Pearson up, Alibaba up,
Do you think
pre-market
about me when
that
you walk
is.
through the common?
Thinner
Do you
up.
think about the first time we met and the last time you saw each other? Do you think about me when you're alone at the docks? Or when you're alone and no one understands you?
No.
I know you think about me, Martin. And I know that
This
as
is a
you're hearing this
drifter
right
by
now,
the price action if it works
have
out in
that
our favour,
feeling
which is
in your stomach.
unfortunate. Might not mean that today will even
And I'm
equate
proud
to
of you.
anything. We'll just spend a lot of our
You've
time.
done it. You've finally expressed yourself. Do you feel free? Do you
But the
miss me?
setup is still negative on the daily. That's for sure.
Do you miss the feeling of having someone who truly loved you? And it's okay.
This is very emotional.
Hopefully, I can forgive you one day.
I'm assuming that the voice
Because
in
the
the
only
back
way I truly can
is that
is if you forgive yourself
girl
first.
that is mentioned in the songs.
I love you, Martin.
Portuguese girl.
But you have to be honest with yourself.
Must have been a bad ending. Oh, this one. I've seen him perform this one live as well.
Tu regrettes de m'avoir
Just,
perdu.
I think it's Be Honest or something, is it?
Et
To
si
be
tu
honest.
revois mon
Yeah.
destin, qu'est-ce que tu ferais différemment?
Look at that vibe.
Martin, tu m'aimes pas. Tu es attaché à moi.
To be honest, I just want you to be honest. To be honest, to be honest, I just want you to be honest. To be honest, to be honest, I just want you to be honest. To be honest, to be honest.
I like a part that comes in real quick.
I need you to
Hold
be
up.
honest. This is a
Letter, this is a letter from me to you. Sorry it had to be public, boo.
I just want to apologize.
You see that offbeat
I know I left you
work.
with some scars that are gonna be hard to hide. I know my name will ring in the back of your mind for the rest of your life. You made me feel love for the first time. Thank you. Sorry I played those mind games on you. Truth be told, I didn't know how to act, what to do, where to go. For help and guidance behind this fake smile.
Alright, we're still in a
someone is
chop
hiding.
on AOWorld.
Someone who's full of regret.
391.
Fuck shit out.
We need it below there.
Break your back.
The spread is
Small
just too
tits,
difficult
big
to
bag,
tell.
pussy so wet it's mad. My hand grabbing
Can't
your
seem to
throat.
figure it.
Laughing at my
Hold
jokes
up.
ain't the
Let's
only
get something a little bit. Upbeat. There we go.
I apologize, but my demise must be televised. Whoever said your heart is feeding you hella lies. What a lie, one of a kind. No more Mr. Nice Guy. Sky's the limit for you, I'm ahead of time. Sky's only the view. Trapped in the dark with 3 bitches that got nothing to lose. Hey, big head, sorry, who are you? I suggest you move. My blues will make you lose a tooth, a leg. Might snap your head. Job's done, well done.
I remember when he was
Matt
making
said.
this as well.
What a peg. Job's done, well done, Matt said.
So well produced as well.
Come on, 2, like 1, 2, 1, 2. Stop wishing, go get it. Live your dreams, Matt said it. Stop wishing, go get it. Live your dreams, Matt said it. Stop wishing, go get it. No, I ain't team, but I did it. Stop wishing, go get it. Love everybody, Matt said it. I came to dance, have a party. If you're not smiling, then get off me. She's mesmerized by my voice as I speak so
She's a
softly.
little
Now she's laughing, asking,
savor of
are we
my
gonna kiss?
time.
So I pulled her in, lifted her chin, smiled back, then went in for the win. Young love should be a sin, cause this heartbreak makes my heart ache. Haven't eaten for days, life is a maze.
Yeah, we're about to have a
Lost my
break.
way. You
Either
got
up or down,
love,
let's see.
there's nothing to love, spoke to God, told her I just wanna
Probably
hug.
5-10 minutes before it happens.
Tossed
That's
the
chop
flower,
for me.
turned my heart into powder. Then the Portuguese girl wasted my hours. Now my best
Shorter
friend,
term MA is moving up, but price moving under.
See, I
Generally good
wish
for
I
us.
could turn back the hands of time and have one last hug with a loved one. If it's like past relationships, past friendships, people that aren't here on earth anymore, just one last hug. Yeah. Stop wishing, go get it. Live your dreams, Matt said it. Yeah. Stop wishing, go get it. Live your dreams, Matt said it. Stop wishing, go get it. Love everybody, Matt said it. Stop wishing, go get it. No,
Indexes
I ain't team, but I did it.
holding.
Yeah, I got a lot
No,
of armor
little bit of a
under
drift
my
now.
under armor. Emotions unstable, that's why I'm undercover. I'm a bad friend, self-centered lover. Who else can you blame? I don't feel the same since you've been gone. I just say I'm okay.
I'm okay.
But my dear, you
You have no idea.
no idea how bad it feels. They say time heals, missing you kills. I miss your smell, I hope you're well. I wish for the hands of time to turn back. I wish we was once again in down. I wish I was still your man. I wish we was cuddling till late night by the dogs. Young love sucks. Now I'm stuck, but I'm getting better. Wow, no more anxiety with big crowds. How about now? Do you still want me, or do you think I'm unworthy and ugly? Everybody hates Matt, and even Matt don't love me. Wow, 2 true. Listen. Okay, 1, 2, and give me some shoulders. 1, 2. Stop wishing, go get it, get it.
Wishing, I'm wishing, I'm wishing away.
Yeah, stop wishing, go get it, get it.
Alright.
Wishing, I'm wishing, I'm wishing away.
Yeah,
Love
stop
wearing a
wishing,
hoodie, you can
go
just
get it,
relax.
get it.
I'm wishing, I'm wishing, I'm wishing away.
Yeah, stop wishing, go get it, get it. Love everybody, Matt said it. pop by the paparazzi.
See if there's
I don't
Gold
know why they
Coast.
like.
Gold Coast is my favorite. Before we switch to something more, well, less you have to listen to it and a vibe.
I'll probably say I'm trying to come up with words. that
This
would
is
be
the
in it,
Gold Coast. I
but
don't know where it was, but
you
what
know
do they
there's
call the
just so
the
many.
Gold Coast?
Like right
I
now,
think it's
I'm just
Ghana.
looking at the stars back in the motherland.
Double
of
check.
Ghana,
Ghana, yeah, back in the motherland, Ghana.
and I'm just thinking like,
So these are actual
word
birds
best to
from the
use?
Gold Coast
but
in Ghana.
for me, I would just say
Beautiful.
what I'm expecting from this is just a raw, like.
And
pure
his
raw.
best friend is Ghanaian,
When I
and he
mean
has
raw, I
a
mean,
little
like,
voice
the
clip that
purest
he
form
genuinely
of
sent to him
man.
there about his first ever album. I like this. It's a nice touch.
Purest form. That's my expectation, and
This is the voice
it's,
message.
it's like a roller coaster.
Trap, 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 get your money up.
Oh my.
Bang, 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 take your honey out. Trap, 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 get your money up. Bang, 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 take your honey out. Trap, 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 bang, bang, bang. Trap, trap, trap.
Just change those lyrics from trap 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 to chop chop chop, because this market is not changing.
Return of the map. Don't get me mad.
Penny. Ooh, chop
Don't do
chop chop.
this. Don't do that. Reload now, peel it back. Kill him, Matt. Kill him, Matt. Take him there. Bring him back. Counter stack. Counter stack. Counter stack. Fuck is that? I'm their dad. I'm the man. They're a fan. Fuck a snitch. Kill a rat.
Ah, the
fill 'em
spread's
bad. Now I'm mad.
tightening
Reload
towards the
beat you,
wrong
we know
side.
that. Yeah, we know that. Gina the scene killed the trap. Facts.
Gene's got it.
Think she only want to
He's
work
another
around the box
upcoming
as Eddie
artist.
Hearn. Spin them legs up in the air like some cops is better learn. I'm a drug, she overdose. Never burn, never burn.
What a
Always bringing
good
up
guy
the
as
line.
well.
Over coast, still I'm stern. But enough of that.
Generic
Generic rappers slit their throat and
and
squeeze
put
their head up
on
in
a
my
duffel
duffel
bag.
bag. That's if it fits. Their egos are a myth. My features are a gift. And Martin takes the piss. Tell him again. Tell me in this country who else can do this. Tell me what's the bounty? Kill him and his kids. Lyrical murderer, run tracks like hurdler. I still shine like burglar. I sit bums, no furniture. Atheist turn worshipper. ASAP, no cap, that's straight facts. Bo cap your betas. Anything, that's the one night. Please talk about block patterns, not wedding rings. Moving on. No MC can take me on. Consequences long. How could you loop in your head my song and come moving wrong? I'm levels above. Stop thinking you're gonna get higher with a bong. This
That's
music's
true.
dangerous. Someone like me turned a famous guy to nameless. And I did it independent with no papers. With no manager, no barrister, no status. Better check your shoulders, watch out for the greatness. There's no fakeness, we're coming back to breakers. Fuck the traitors, this pull up crashing laters. Trap, 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 get your money up. Bang, 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 take your honey out. Trap, 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 get your money up. Bang, 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 take your honey out. Trap, 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 bang, bang, bang. Trap, 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 bang, bang, bang. Trap, 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 get your money up. Okay. No more block on matting. Back to rapping. When you see my hands clapping, that mean the heat is packing. In my
Oh.
left pocket, we can get it popping. For any man that want it, bitches.
I'm loving
chase
this
gold.
one.
More than Sonic Mac is alive, you cannot stop it. Lost and found, I'm so proud. I made it out. Floor shakes when I'm around. I'm ready to take a walk through our beautiful garden. Start fresh, be someone, do something, love again.
Oh no, it's
Progress will
chopping.
lead to prospering. Leave your demons, don't give in. Find a wife, be her next of kin. Be her king, let her in. You should win. It's a sin to die alone.
this is
Let
not a
it
good
go.
situation.
Drop the phone, take a walk. You are no longer trapped. Spread your wings and fly. Now we know Martin is alive. Yeah. Trap, 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 get your money up.
Bang, bang, bang,
take your honey out.
Oh
Trap,
no.
trap, trap, get your
We need to
money
focus.
up. Bang, 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 take your honey
Oh.
out.
Very
Trap,
unfortunate.
trap,
Very,
trap.
very unfortunate.
Bang, bang, bang.
The asking me please. And it did break out of the chop there, unfortunately.
Trap, trap, trap,
We're probably gonna
trap,
get stopped
trap,
out.
trap, trap.
Very, very sad. Let's make sure I get
P.
all this
P.
audio out, just so we don't catch it on the vid. Oh, how unfortunate. Yeah. check. Yeah, it's a gap above. 392 is now support. It's about 2% slippage. Well, really 1.5 now, which is probably going to get closed. I think I'm going to wait until it happens and then record the situation. Then go get some sleep whilst there still can. Just watch yourself get cut out, man. Rouge Capelli. That's what I've forgotten about. Oh, doesn't it feel great? Gonna fall asleep like a rock. Right on espionage. 398. Yep. What's the overall market doing? Because this is now, it's now gone from bearish to very unfortunate for us. Probably gonna end up losing money. Well, welcome to the 5 people tuning in to the YouTube live. Sorry I sound very dead today. I'm just absolutely exhausted. I haven't slept in over 48 hours. Didn't expect to be trading today. Guess what? We are. And it's not going too well. I'm not too bothered about the loss. I'm just frustrated that I'm stuck in it. Well, I might actually be out of it. Frustrated because I kind of want to get some sleep because I have an important meeting that's probably worth a bit more than this loss. In 5 hours now. Well, if you haven't already as well, please do us a favor and subscribe to the Quantium Research YouTube channel. See that button that says subscribe? That would do a lot of favors for us. We'd appreciate that. If you follow us on TradingView, feel free to do so. We're trying to build the YouTube so that we can put little compilation videos. The reason why I'm sticking around today and for these live bits is so that I can catch some bits of the trade developing to make it look real fancy for people who've never watched our streams before, and then maybe catch the action. We caught the breakdown, we also caught the reversal of the breakdown on stream, and the last update was it not working out in our favor, so we kind of want to catch the final result next, whatever happens. Note to anyone, not just note to self, never trade without having sufficient sleep. I rarely have these kind of events, but last night work got too intense. Great ideas, great project progress made. But why don't I just do it today? It's not like I was going to trade off that information. You always got to be careful, I guess. We have potential. This is so choppy. This spread is disgusting. What we might do is, if this drags on for another 10-15 minutes, we take a break from the stream and we'll upload the YouTube video of whatever happens as a little surprise, because I think I want to lie down a little bit in order to be productive for a super long day tomorrow and this meeting tonight. But we shall see how it turns out shortly. Could have some tea. It's far too hot here. I don't know why I thought going for a run whilst lacking sleep was a great idea. What I think we'll do is we'll cut the stream and I will record anything that changes. Cause, whoa, 390 on bid. Are you telling me this is gonna start moving now? I can give it 10 minutes. Once we got a clear signal, we'll see whether we stay. Cause I can just set an alert, relax, get on with some other stuff, or close my eyes for a couple minutes. And then I can start recording this as soon as it's over, because I'm probably not going to catch the moment I close it. There might be a couple false closes. This is some kind of breakaway gap action there. Failing. We need it sub 390 quick, but it keeps doing these moves. I just don't trust it. And really it's now above the invalidation point. So 400 is very likely to go. In terms of probabilities, I wouldn't be surprised if we get cut out. But we shall see. We'll give it 8 minutes. And then I'll probably cut the stream out. But I'll keep the video. And the video will be out tomorrow or today. Tomorrow by the latest, by the end of the day. And that will show whether we made money or lost money. Because this trade might go on for another 4 hours, roll till close kind of thing, and then we close. I gotta stop. My reward is much larger if it goes right, but it probably isn't gonna go right today. So I might just take that fixed loss if it comes up. But we'll see. This is reversed from a point where we thought it couldn't even do so. So it can easily reverse now. It's only just making lower highs from a technical standpoint. We shall see. If you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe to the Quantum Research YouTube channel. That gives us support. That means we can keep doing what we're doing. Maybe come up with some cool challenges. Who knows? That'll be something nice to do. The moment we are just doing our streams as we do. 391. Yeah. The more support we have from you guys, the most important people to us, our dear friends of the stream, the more we can make this an active, regular thing. So the moment, the time, I just have to push it in, kind of mix it between other stuff. But if it gets to a point where, you know, we can monetize this, that would be real nice. This is the model portfolio. This is real cash. There's roughly 10,000 in there right now. And we are static. Static as ever. Let's check the markets. Whoa. FTSE up 1.6%. What's happened? Bloomberg, tell me what's happening. Bloomberg, what is happening? Bloomberg, where are you when I need you most? What's happening? Stocks have just popped. Why isn't this dumping? What? In 4 minutes? No, in 20 minutes. The FTSE's gone to £64.20. That's 7-month highs. Whoa. Where are these other guys? Cineworld, 51, as expected higher. EasyJet, Carnival. National Express, 240. Wow. AO should be reversing if this is the case. Rolls Royce up 10%. Yeah, AO should be down bad. Okay, finally you're reversing. You're finally reversing below 392. Okay, yeah, because these guys have to be the highest faller in that market scenario. Let me switch back to the Bloomberg bit. These guys are still not the highest faller. Still shocked there. But yeah, it's playing out. It just means I gotta wait longer. I expected this to be a 2-hour trade. It's now taking about 3 hours. But we keep 100. Whatever happens, we post. Profit, loss, timing. Whatever fits the title. Boom, 389. Keep going. Keep going. Come on, fella. Do us that favor. Come on. I think some people have left, assuming we are gonna end it. But it seems we might not. I prefer not to be honest, but it depends what my body can take. Prefer not to end it so I can record it easier. More content's the better. On a minutely validation. Oh no, 392 can't hold. We need it sub 290. Yeah, that's the real ask, so it's fine. 5 minutes. Let's have a look. Yeah, to confirm this proper drop now, we need it sub 388. The FTSE is walking up. Look at this. Just look at that. The way she just walks for 1 hour. Just like that. Amazing. Let's check Bloomberg. AO is still the third largest faller. I expect them to be the largest faller by a margin. Just like I'd expect Okado to be down today. Down 4%. they should be down. Oh no, now they're dipping. They're down about 2%. We should have really traded Oka though, but the risk reward situation wasn't that beautiful as it could be on AO, which it's now validating our trade in 3 of the required areas, which now gives us no reason not to hold these guys. But it's such a volatile one. It's whipsawing all about. Oh my eyes are tired, but we're coming out of this a winner. Whether we lose money or make money, we're coming out of this a winner. I'll tell you that. Isn't that right, folks? 387, dump. Whoa. You guys seen this? We're still down money, but the bid is what we care about, because that means that's going to push things down. 388 was the last trade, and that's 388 spot 0, so literally 388 pence on the dot. And that needs to hold. Another 388. They're pushing it. I expect it to fall anyways, but I like this interesting environment of, ooh, let's hope it works out. Well, really, there's no other scenario for it. Below 391 for the day is an ugly close. And if the market keeps rising, this is a stock that's going to be battered, because it was the stock that money poured into from the flows I observed. Anything from institutional holdings to simply volume-based activity. This was that one. That's why we aren't too bothered. About a 1% bounce or whatever. FTSE at 64.20. Whoa. I'd like that to keep rising. Do us a great favour. Congresswoman Kimball would be on our side too. £64 on the FTSE. I did not think I would see that for a very long time, I'll be honest. Another chop. How come we've had 2 chops and then the breakdown, and the price now is still indeterminate? So really it's just useless watching it. Stick the trade, then go back to sleep, not worry. We'll reevaluate towards close in terms of size. Boom, dumping. 388 spot 5 last trade. Bids below that, which can't take much. Let me pull up there. There we go. Yeah, someone's trying to buy it up from what I'm seeing here. In terms of order book activity, but they're not gonna last. They're really playing the ask, the bid, to their favour. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna quickly step out to go to the bathroom, and then I will be back shortly. I'll set an alert as well. I'll turn my video off and mute my audio. Alright, we're back. Ooh. I had to go make some food real quick, or what I might do is just nap and then order some food, hopefully. Irrespective of this trade, I'm gonna probably order food. I don't do that kind of stuff of, oh, this is great, I'll treat myself. What do you do on a bad day? Punish yourself? No, that would be wrong. Let's refresh this. Whew. I think we've seen a dramatic change for once. 38955. That is the lowest I've seen in a fair amount of time. Let's have a look at the chat. We're all good. We're all good. Welcome to everybody tuning in. Sorry, I just popped out for a minute for a quick bathroom break. Moment. Yeah, Okado's dumping 2186. Talking about those guys I don't like. And AO now at 388 on bid means it's gonna dump hard. Whether that happens today or tomorrow, it only really takes an hour. We've got 4 hours worth of trade. How aggressive are we talking? Come on, fellas. Come on. It's looking likely on all fronts now. 386 is almost seen. Yep. Boom. That looks perfect. Perfect for a test of 3.6. Wait. 327, 37. Yeah, I would say 360 or so. And maybe break below. That's my expectation. But once again, the market can't just keep rising. So I might have to take that. If we see, we shall see. In terms of the daily though, we have the odds in our favor if we get stuck on a little profit or something. Whilst I'm here, I'm going to get through this week's class work stuff, because derivatives are very simple. Might as well tick it off. Alright. What I think we're going to do is we're going to pause the stream momentarily. So by pause, I mean I might bring the stream back today. I probably won't. But what I'll do is I will make the video summarizing the exit, and you'll see by my next tweet on Twitter. If you follow me on Twitter, I am there at... What am I there at? I'm there at RyanKier2 on Twitter. If you follow me there, which I'll share the link in the YouTube. And, ooh, AO is 385 now. Wait, how is this incorrect? I'm getting 385 on my live prices. Don't tell me they're doing us dirty. No way. Okay. Yeah. We're not in a loss. Well, we are. A little bit. But what I think I'm going to do... I'll give it another 10 minutes just because this break has finally happened. It was kind of a little retest. But I will make sure to post exactly what happens in this session on my Twitter. And the Quantium research page will also quote it if you missed it. So QuantiumCast on Twitter as well if you want. Or RyanKier2. Whichever one. They'll both be on there. And you can keep track of exactly what happens. Do we make money? Do we lose money? You'll find out there. And that should be out there tomorrow evening after I edit it. But yeah, no, this is working out for us. It's just not quick. We got the right price, I'd say. Yeah. It's just bad timing. It's an everyday bad timing, eh? I want to take a nap. I don't want to fall asleep until market close. So yeah, I'm going to end the stream. And I'll keep you guys updated with what happens. I've been your host, Ryan Kia of quantiumresearch.co.uk and Quantium Research Limited. And thank you on behalf of all of our team, thank you for watching this stream, sharing your support. We've seen a couple of people send some subscribes and likes, and all that stuff means a lot. The sharing of the stream. Sorry I wasn't on top form today. I was very tired. Haven't slept in over 48 hours. Very bad idea, but let's hope we have a good trade that pays off as a reward for all that effort, eh? But it is what it is, whatever happens. Money's indifferent in this situation. Like, we're in the best situation we've been in that hour of just toxicity of price action. But you'll see on the Twitter, I'll put it out, the YouTube video. Stay subscribed to Quantium Research's YouTube channel, which I've already put the link where you're watching this stream from. Not on TradingView, but on Quantium Research's YouTube. I'm going to put this in the TradingView chat one last time. Boom. So if you want to see what happens with this trade, stay subscribed there. And the next video that will come out will be whatever happens with this trade. It will probably end today, but I'll put it out tomorrow. So I've been your host, Ryan Kia of quantiumresearch.co.uk. Thank you so much for coming through. I appreciate you all. And what I'm going to do is end the stream for now, just so I can regain some energy and then get the last bit of this video. Ooh. Alright, so we're basically neutral at the moment, but we'll see how it goes. I'll catch you guys in a bit.